Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about the Karl Jacob situation with Poseidon. You know what, I've been talking about a billion situations like these in the past, but I feel like it's important to give my opinion on this because, you know, I'm very strongly opinionated when it comes to shit like this. When it comes to things about edgy humor, I'm very like, you know, just like, you know what, I stand really fucking extreme with this shit, and I'm not going to fucking give. Also, I have to fucking burp. Damn, shit. But like, you know, Karl Jacobs is someone who, you know, he gets relentlessly bullied online, and, you know, usually I'm like, he doesn't deserve it as much as people say he does. He's kind of like, yeah, he is kind of annoying, but like, he's like, to me, he seems like he's like I don't know, he's like a little fucking kid. He's like your little brother, and like your little brother's just like asking for the controller, and you give him that, like, you know, like controller that's not turned on. He's always been like that to me, so I've kind of like, you know, had that like, I guess like a little bit of a, I don't even know how to explain it, like a soft spot kind of, just because it's like, damn, you're bullying this guy. But he seems like that little kid that's just really excited when they meet their like fucking hero or their favorite celebrity or some shit. I don't know, that's the vibe I kind of got from him. But he's getting cancelled, and you know, this little kid shit actually comes in handy to compare what's fucking happening right now, because when you watch this video, we're gonna react to his apology today, because I'm gonna, like, you know, watch it and, you know, just give my fucking thoughts on it. But he's fucking scared. He's fucking scared of his audience. He is still like a little kid who doesn't realize that these 14-year-old girls on Twitter are not going to end his career or his life. Like, when we watch this apology, it's gonna make more sense. But Karl Jacobs is getting cancelled. And, you know, the reason why is because he's associated with, like, Poseidon. You know, he used to be edgy. Poseidon, he's not really as edgy as he used to be, but he was edgy in the past. And, you know, fucking Karl was, like, on his streams and when he was edgy. So, you know, the 14-year-old Dream Stan fangirls are mad on Twitter. And, honestly, they fucking went and canceled him. And Karl bent the knee. And, you know, he's gonna get canceled. And I don't really feel bad for him, though. I really don't feel bad for him, because he went and bended the knee to these fangirls, trying to pander to them way too hard. And we've seen what happens when these people pander to these fangirls. So alright, just look at what happened with Sleeping with Sirens. Look what happened with fucking Pierce the Veil. But now that we're here, now that I've prefaced this, let's watch his actual apology and see the shit that he's saying, because honestly, this is a pretty garbage fucking apology, if I do say so myself.
Hello. How's it going?
Hi, Karl.
I've seen a few threads going around. I just wanted to address. I didn't want to like tweet it because it felt disingenuous, if that makes sense.
You know, it's kind of ironic that he says this and then proceeds to make a tweet longer, which we're gonna get into in a minute as well.
Okay.
You know, I know he's not really, like, saying anything in this particular section, but I wanted to include it just because Karl looks so fucking scared, bro. Like, he looks genuinely fucking, like he's just sitting there, just reading chat, not saying anything, with his, just, like, it looks like he's, like, fucking just so fearful that this fucking mob of 14-year-old girls is gonna end his career right here, just because he liked some sort of edgy fucking streamer a couple years ago. Like, you don't need to be this scared, bro. They're not gonna end your fucking career unless you let them. And that's exactly what he does, by the way. So, like, his career... Damn, I keep fucking burping. Shit! But, like, you know, his career isn't necessarily, like, fucking over. But, like, he keeps bowing to them. And, like, he's giving them the ability to fucking do so because he's so fucking scared of them. And he's put his entire fucking, just, you know, fucking livelihood off of trying to get, the, like, in favor of these 14-year-old fangirls. And, you know... maybe not the smartest thing to fucking do.
So there's threads going out there that I've associated with a streamer, a prominent streamer that is currently known for a lot of bad stuff, like racism, any phobia you could think of. And I just want to make it clear, 1,000,000% I don't condone anything they've done. I hope that it's clear that that's just not who I am as a person. It's just never who I want to be. It's not. I just don't want anybody to ever associate that kind of that garbage with me, because it's just not true, right? And I'm sorry that I don't know. I'm sorry that I've made anybody feel uncomfortable, because I understand that. I went stream sniping, and I just wanted to address that and say, like, honestly, I am sorry that I've upset people.
So, Karl Jacobs proceeds to pretty much throw Ice Poseidon under the fucking bus here. And he says that, oh yeah, Ice Poseidon, he's like this racist, homophobic guy, when all Ice Poseidon really was doing was making edgy jokes on Twitch a long fucking time ago. Well, not even a long time ago. That was like 2017, 2018. And now he's like, oh man, I'm sorry. I don't think you're really fucking sorry. I think it's really just, I think you still enjoy this shit, honestly. You're just mad that, well, not even really mad, that you're just, like, trying to fucking pander. That's all it really seems like. He's just like, he's trying to pander because he's scared that these fucking 14-year-old girls are gonna end him. And he's just pulling this pander. I don't think he's genuinely fucking sorry in the slightest. And he's completely throwing Ice Poseidon under the bus when he knows that none of this shit's fucking true. He knows that Ice Poseidon just makes some edgy fucking jokes. And, you know, everyone in the internet seems to be, like, trying to throw edgy humor under the fucking bus. Like, not even under the bus, under the fucking train. But if we're just being, like, genuinely fucking honest here, we like, this is really just a hard fucking pander move rather than being genuine here. And let's be honest, if it was acceptable to like edgy humor in 2021, you wouldn't be making this apology. No one would fucking care, because who the fuck cares? Let's be honest. Really, who's a normal person, like a normal human being, not a dream stand, who's like obsessed over these fucking people and making their entire fucking existence based around their gender literally being dream? Let's say like a normal rational human being, who the fuck cares that he made some racial jokes or whatever the fuck? Who cares? That's a normal fucking person and not some crazy Twitter freak. Yeah, exactly.
I guess for context, I've always been a massive fan of Twitch, right? And I've always wanted to be a Twitch streamer. It's just been my passion. And I don't know, I was never a massive fan, but I guess I did actively support, you know, bad content creators at one point, and I am sorry.
Okay, he's like really trying, like, he's like, oh, I was never a massive fan, but I was a fan. Like, stop with this, like, double speak, this fucking bullshit lie. Karl, you just need to be honest and accept the fact that at one point in your life, maybe not now, maybe you genuinely are this fucking, like, SJW man, but let's just be fucking honest. You were fucking edgy at one point in your life. Maybe, like, let's be honest. Okay, even if it's not fucking now, you were edgy. You just need to accept it and be like, who the fuck cares? Because this is not that big a deal. But nonetheless, if you just watch his fucking hand movements, he's just so fucking scared. Like, he's shaking. He's genuinely fucking shaking over this shit. Because, I don't know, maybe he can't put up the facade anymore. Maybe that's why it's like fucking, he's shaking so much because he's scared about this shit. But yeah, just like calm down. Like, this man should have took a breath. Like, take some deep breaths and just like calm down before you even went on the stream. Maybe you wouldn't need to put up all these fucking lies.
To address really quick, there's chat logs of me coming out saying that I have recently been in the streamer that they're talking about chat spamming like tryhard7, stuff like that. I just want to make it clear that I've never once used tryhard in a way where it was meant to be racist, right?
Okay, hold on, pause for a second. They're saying the word tryhard is racist now? How the fuck is the word tryhard racist? You guys are fucking tripping.
Back in early Twitch, what we now know as like 07 is what people used to do as tryhard7. It was kind of like a salute to when you joined a stream, and I know that there's racial connotations attached to it now, but I just want to make it clear that I've never advocated for racism, anything.
So saluting is racist. Therefore, these people on Twitter are saying that the entire military is now fucking racist because people in the military do salutes. What is this logic? These people on Twitter will literally try to convince you that every word you ever said in your life is a fucking slur. This is what these people genuinely fucking believe. They believe that anything and everything in this world is fucking racist, to the point that even if you're someone in the military, you know, you're just doing your job, you salute your officer, you are now some sort of racist fucking Nazi according to these people. And I don't understand the logic here. This is just genuine fucking insanity, and I can't even feel like, you know, I could have felt pity for Karl, but I fucking don't, because you're bowing to the stupid, like, it's not even like, oh, you actually like fucked up and you're like apologizing. You're bowing to the stupidest shit on the fucking planet. Why are you bowing to this?
Where I said that I was spamming CX in his chat because I said probably because somebody in a video game had a big nose, and I think people associated that with anti-Semitism. But in reality, in early Twitch, the meme was like Ice Poseidon has a big nose, so people just made fun of him for having a big nose. It wasn't like it wasn't I wasn't coming towards anti-Semitism, if that makes sense.
Jesus fucking Christ, the amount of fucking, like, the times you had to repeat that, man, you should have, like, at least come prepared, like, holy shit. Because you were not fucking prepared to do that at all. And let's be honest, you're saying that it's anti-Semitic to make fun of someone with a big nose? Like, okay, come on now. Come on now. Like, you guys have, nothing is fun anymore with these motherfuckers, because any sort of, like, sense of humor, it's just like, oh man, this is somehow like anti-Semitic, even though we didn't make this about Jews in the slightest. Like, how? Come on, like, just I just want, you know what? I think we've watched enough of this. Let's get into the, like, this like twit longer, because this is just fucking. This is like one of the worst apologies, not because it's like as bad as like Jane Charles, where he actually did something bad and he's trying to cover that shit up, but more like this one is fucking horrible because it's just like, what are you just. You didn't need to make this. This is fucking terrible. This is like genuinely fucking garbage. And you were actually like, are you fucking retarded? Why are you making this? But holy shit. This is okay. Let's just get into the tweet longer, because Karl, you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't need to apologize for any of this. Like, why couldn't you just be like, oh, they hit you with that diss you, and you'd be like, yeah, that's me. So what? And you could have been like that, and you would have been fine. Because this ultimately doesn't matter, but you're sitting here like, you sound like you're about to cry over this shit. When in reality, you don't need to be fucking crying. This is not that big a deal. So just calm down, and let's just read your tweet longer, because, you know, it's gonna get fucking, I already know it's gonna be bad. Okay, we're doing this shit again. Hopefully the audio is better this time than it was, say, the last time I tried to do this. I think I got it fixed now to where it's on both sides, but, you know, let's pull this shit up. After my stream the other day, I felt like I wasn't able to express how I felt correctly, and it wasn't the best form I responded. You think? You fucking think? Yeah, that was fucking ass. So I wanted to make a formal apology where I can more explicitly express myself in an organized format. That way I can make sure things I said the right way. Since then I've taken the time to educate myself, I do the best to hear people's concerns. Oh, educate yourself, right? Oh, you made a joke. Who the fuck? What? Who sent me an email right now? Say, fucking, I'm really stopping in the middle of the shit. This is like, I mean, my shit's way less professional than you are, but like, shit, that was, like, you have to admit, that shit was garbage. Like, that was genuinely a really bad apology. Even if you were fucking genuine about it, there's no way for anyone to fucking tell. But recently, some people have come forward with discomfort about me being in the stream with an old Twitch streamer, Ice Poseidon. This is the first time he said this fucking name. Holy shit. A few years ago. This is a completely justified concern. No, the fuck it's not. Let's be real here. It's not a justified concern in the fucking slightest. Like, okay, you fucking liked an edgy streamer back in the day. Who cares? This is not that big a deal. Because Ice Poseidon made very controversial, offensive, and all types of content that I absolutely don't support. Yes, the fuck you do. You fucking do. You really don't. Let's be honest. If you were not like Karl Jacobs, the Minecraft dream streamer, you would not give a shit. But Ice Poseidon, for a long time, was one of the largest people on Twitch, and back then I was generally someone who looked up to Twitch as my clear passion in life. So I followed it and watched as everyone else. Okay, all of this is fucking unimportant. Who the fuck cares? I understand that absolutely from a place of privilege. What the fuck does privilege have to do with any of this? We're talking about some edgy jokes, not fucking, oh, you're fucking rich and you're like disenfranchising black people. What does this have to do with anything? What? Is this like it's saluting like privilege now? I'm pretty sure the military recruits poor people, not like fucking privileged people. Just explain how I ended up on the stream. I was doing another stream in my city. Okay, you went to his fucking city and you fucking stream sniped him. Who cares? This is not that big. I also want to put me on Miskip stream about what I was saying CX. What the fuck? I'm reading this. It's pretty much the exact same fucking thing as the video. Cause like, oh, he's did the CX shit, or Ice Poseidon was on the stream. Other streamers stroking the big nose thing that's somehow about Jews. When is Ice Poseidon even Jewish? Let's look this up. Hold on. Is Ice Poseidon Jewish? Because if he's not fucking Jewish, then who cares? Why would you be banned off Twitch because of someone else's actions? That makes no. This is why I don't use Twitch. Twitch is like YouTube is AIDS. Don't get me wrong, but Twitch is pretty bad as well. But is he Jewish? Like, can I see? There's nothing saying he's Jewish. So why does anyone give a shit? It's not. Even if he was Jewish, though, I still would not care in the slightest fucking bit. But I'm also gonna get off. You've affected people. He's acting like he's like actually like a groomer or like a fucking murderer. You're not a murderer. You just liked edgy content. Like, just because this little 14-year-old girl's like illusion of you of being this pitch perfect person, that there's nothing wrong, and that you are the like pinnacle of a human being that is the proud standard of leftism and social justice. Just because that illusion is fucking broken doesn't mean that you are now literally fucking Hitler himself. Okay. So, you know, I know that it's important to lead anyone that follows me into a mask of positivity and comfort. Okay, that's fucking stupid. Why does everything have to be fucking positive? Why can't I sit here, put on something like fucking, I don't know, this shit, and be like, bask in some fucking negativity for once? Because guess what? The real world isn't fucking casual. So what the fuck do you want me to do?
And why is your name Turkey Tom, but you're not a turkey?
Ricky's motherfucker.
Give me a fucking turkey.
In conclusion, Karl Jacobs complained about, you know, I don't want to be disingenuous, but in reality, this entire thing was really fucking disingenuous. He completely put up this whole fucking story just to bend to the cancel culture mob, and at the end of the day, it's like, what is this? This was horrible. This was so cringy that, honestly, it's like, I can't even feel any pity for him, because he's sitting there being a coward, bending to a mob of 14-year-old girls. The most, like, these are the least intimidating people on the fucking planet, and he's so fucking scared that these people are gonna ruin his life, when ultimately they really can't. Honestly, Karl, you did not need to apologize for this shit. You didn't need to throw Ice Poseidon under the fucking bus either, and send the mob after him instead, thinking that that was gonna fucking save your ass. But ultimately, I cannot forgive you for this. I can't feel pity for you for this, because this was just horrendous, Karl. And, you know, I already said this in the beginning of the video, but usually I'm like, man, you guys are just fucking bullying this kid. And I think it really shows how scared he was and how much of a kid. That whole kid analogy, I think, is starting to add up, because he was really fucking shaking there because he thought the mob was gonna end his fucking life. But ultimately, I feel nothing for this man. I just can't pity him. So, in conclusion, let's wrap this up.
Rest in peace, bozo.